What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you a little part of a different part of the channel. Since being in confinement here in France, we've had not a lot of food, so the grocery stores have been pretty empty. And so for us, we decided to plant some vegetables in the garden. And I thought I'd give you a look and see what we've done for 2 months in confinement on planting in the garden. So right here, this is one garden that we had. It was just a bunch of dirt, a little bit of grass. We decided to dig it all up, make it some good soil, mix the soils together. And it's a lot of hard work, but hard work pays off when you create a garden like this. And if you look here, you can see down here, this is the beginning of a very long stalk of butternut squash. So one of the vegetables that we planted right here was butternut squash. And then here, behind the leaf, we have a big giant parsley. And we planted right here as well some more parsley. We have some basil here. With the sun here, it warms up really fast. It's like 25 degrees. And the basil we lost, but we've brought it back to life and it's doing pretty good. Right here is a melon. I want to plant this one maybe today and see where I can plant it. And right here we have our celery, which, we started with a seed for all of this, and it's become quite a big garden. In the back here, we have some cucumber, we have some mint, and with the cucumber, you can see where it flowers right here. This is where the cucumber will begin, is right there. Just this little piece right here will become the cucumber. There's another one right here coming. And what you have right here is mint. Just the smell of that mint is, we have a nice little ladybug on our lettuce. If you have a look right here, we put a nice Buddha here. Got some dahlias here. We got some other little flowers in the back here. Some of them have bloomed, some of them have already finished. And we put a little barrier up in the shape of a heart. Something different. Why not? Tried to make. It's kind of fun to do gardening like this when you got nothing else to do while you're in confinement. Right here we planted a rose bush. Beautiful white color roses have come up. And this has only been in 2 months that they've popped up. But it's kind of nice to see your vegetables in the garden grow. This is another rose bush that we planted right here. This one I do believe will come up to be red roses. And even in the back. So in the back of here we have some chives. We didn't plant yet, but it's good. Chives are good. So over here on the same, we kind of did the same thing where it was just a bunch of dirt. We mixed up the soil, put some topsoil in as well, and we created another vegetable garden on this side. Over here we have our lettuce, peppers, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, peas, and spinach. And if you have a look up here, this is one thing we created out of a pallet. And basically, it's for the birds so they can eat. And basically, it's a bottle flipped upside down, cut up a pallet, put some sunflower seeds in, created a little bird feeder. And then here, we created a little birdhouse for the birds when it's raining. And it was all created by the pallets that we found out on the street. And we'll look at our lettuce here. Our lettuce is growing really good here. We have a few peppers right here, and right here. And they begin to flower just a little bit right now, but with the cherry tomatoes, I'll move some of them out of the way. You can have a look and see. We have a lot of cherry tomatoes beginning to grow, and it's grown about 3 or 4 feet since we planted it by seed. Right here we have 3 different types of tomatoes, and then in the back of here we have some spinach over here, and then here we have some peas in the back. But with the tomatoes, I'll have a look and you can see, because the tomatoes have really grown well, and we planted these all with seed. Have a look inside here. Wow, look at them. It's so beautiful to see when you have tomatoes growing just like that, all from a seed. And I even think there's some more down in here. Yeah. So as you can see, the tomatoes grow really well in this climate out here in France. And it's really nice to see how much you can grow just by yourself when you have the time and you put in the effort. Over here we have our raspberries. You can see how much they're beginning to come out. Starting to come out. And a few more starting to come out. And it's really nice to actually see them grow. Each day we water. And if you look here, these are little pebbles that are made from clay. And what they do is when you put them in the ground, they absorb the moisture when you water, and it keeps the moisture in the floor, in the dirt. So when you have them in around all your plants, it can create a good barrier for the water to stay. This right here is our lime tree. As you can see, we have some limes here, some nice sized limes. Sometimes when the wind blows, they fall, and you have little limes like this. Can't eat these ones, but we put them back in the pot, and maybe they'll grow some more. Have a look at the flowers on them. These will all turn into limes as they grow. And you can see I have one lime there, another one there, that one's beginning, and there's a tiny one right there. You can see the bees pollinate the flowers. It's really good. And then here we have just a flower that we thought might bloom. And then here, the neighbor next door gave us a seed for a different type of tomato. And so I put it in a little pot, and it's been growing pretty good. That's only been 1 week in the pot, and it's pretty good. Over here, we planted a kumquat tree. So with this tree, it's kind of like little oranges that are really sweet. You can see here. And this tree, you basically can take right off of the tree and eat the skin, everything. They're really good to eat. A little bit sour right at the moment. And then here, we have our lemon tree. We've eaten maybe 5 or 6 lemons off this tree, and we have one big one left. And then here, of course, we have our plum tree, and it's been growing really well, and some nice beautiful flowers inside of it. But this is the garden we created. It's something kind of nice. When you're in confinement, you try and do what you can. Now that we're out of confinement, we have all these vegetables in the garden that we can eat. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a different video today. I just wanted to show you some of our garden that we've built and created so we can eat some nice vegetables that we've produced. Thanks for watching, guys.